Welcome back guys. FSR 3 has been officially added to Last of Us Part 1. In this video I'll be testing the game on my Steam Deck with SteamOS and my Rog Ally with Windows 11. I've already shown you the performance of Pure Dark's FSR 3 mod. Let's see how the official implementation works. I'll kick things off with Steam Deck. My deck is running on stable SteamOS version 3.5.17. Game info section, using Proton Experimental as the compatibility layer. I have connected my GuliKit KK3 Max gamepad to Steam Deck via 2.4 GHz band wireless port. In order to get the best results with FSR 3 frame generation, it's recommended to be used with games that are already running at least 60 FPS. Unfortunately, this is not possible on both of these devices. Steam Deck can't even maintain a stable 30 FPS in some sections of this game. Audio crackling issue occurs. Unfortunately, even FSR 3 is not able to fix this issue. On Rog Ally, FPS varies from 35 to 55 depending on the area. Game is playable even without FSR 3. There's not a big difference between FSR 2.2 and FSR 3 in terms of upscaling. It's the FSR 3's frame generation component that results in massive performance gains. Alright, we are in Performance tab. OLED level set to 3. I have the LCD variant of Steam Deck. I have overclocked its display from 60 to 70 Hz. Frame rate, remit and refresh rate set to 70. That's it. Now I'll show you the in-game settings. Display settings, 800p resolution, in-game VSync disabled, frame generation disabled for the time being, scaling mode set to FSR 3 using its performance preset. Make sure high contrast mode from the accessibility settings is disabled, otherwise FSR 3 frame generation won't work. Motion blur disabled. Graphics setting, using the low preset. From here I have disabled motion blur. There's the setting off, and that's why it was showing a custom preset. First I'll show you some combat, then I'll be loading a very demanding area prone to audio crackling. There's Joel. Here base FPS is around 34 to 40. No frame generation. Gameplay is a bit sluggish. Deck's display does not support VRR. Okay, now I'll enable frame generation. On. Apply. FPS increased up to 67. I'm not observing the added amount of smoothness. There is some ghosting around the character model. Try to observe Joel's head when I'm moving the camera around. Not easily observable. Not impressed by the official implementation. Let's play the game. Yeah, I am observing some audio crackling. Image quality is looking decent. Not very blurry.
Alright then.
This is definitely not real 60 FPS. Camera movement is so heavy.
Fuck these guys.
I'll load another area more demanding than this. I'll just disable SteamOS VSync, enable alert tearing setting and set frame rate limit to off. Downton Outskirts.
What the hell was that?
Jess, you hear that?
Yeah.
Audio is crackling.
Are we safe? For now. Come on.
Without frame generation, here FPS usually drops down to as low as 24. With frame generation enabled, we are getting around 50 to 55 FPS. Audio crackled again. poor performance.
Tess?
Coming.
Now the game is running in a slow motion state. That's it with the testing on Steam Deck. Now I'll switch to Rog Ally. I don't recommend playing this game on deck. My Ally is running on BIOS version 337. I am using the latest stable GPU driver from AMD Adrenaline software version 24.2.1. For this game I have set the UMA buffer size to 6 GB. Command center settings using a 30 watts manual profile. All three power values set at 30 watts. RSR disabled, CPU boost disabled, 720p resolution. Start the game. Still using the GuliKit controller. Adrenaline settings for the game. FreeSync enable, VSync enable, Radeon anti-lag setting enable. That's it. Show you the in-game settings. Display settings 720p resolution, VSync disable, frame generation disable for the time being, FSR 3 enabled using its quality preset, motion blur disable. Ignore this message. Game is not able to detect the accurate available VRAM. Using the medium preset, just disable motion blur from here. It can result in some artifacts with frame generation enabled. Accessibility settings, magnification and visual aids. From here just make sure high contrast display setting is disabled, otherwise frame generation won't work properly. Using a custom afterburner overlay to show you the performance metrics. First I'll show you some combat. There's Joel. Here we are getting around 50 to 55 FPS without any frame generation technique. 60 FPS. Now I'll enable frame generation. Okay, FPS increase up to 90. I'll be honest guys, again I'm not observing the added amount of smoothness, almost as if frame generation is not working. Not observing any graphical artifacts. Game's HUD elements are not flickering. 100 FPS. Does not feel like 100 FPS. Headshot. Cleared the area. Game already runs in a playable state on Ally, even without frame generation. Still better than nothing. Unload the next area. Oh, someone is still alive. There's the guy. He's dead. Downton Outskirts. Here we are getting around 85 FPS on Ally with frame generation enabled. No audio crackling issue. Does not feel like 80 FPS. At least the audio is not crackling.
Over here.
It's a playable experience.
Hey, Tess?
Coming.
Temper your expectations when it comes to FSR 3 frame generation in this game. Do share your experience of using it. Ammo. Clicker.
Damn it. Clicker. Yeah.
blocking the way.
But ears of infection will be so what? Sort of. It's like
Well, it feels like it's about to fall.
Overall performance is very stable. No micro stuttering, as you can see. A clicker will be jumping on you. Here it is.
You alright?
80 to 90 FPS.
Search for supplies.
Just disable frame generation.
Shit.
45 FPS. Animation looks the same way. I'm really confused now. That's it with the video, guys. I hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.